like special ed. Clean fade on the side. Clean tags when I ride. You end up dead. The West Coast, they lead that.
If God for me, who would be against me? They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. All eyes are on Cooper Kupp on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season. Between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gordon joined as always by Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Broncos in this one. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like well.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Stafford going to give this to Akers. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Our game here, the second of 3 on this fine Christmas day. Coming up later tonight with Bucks and Cardinals from Glendale. And then remember, as if you're... He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. DJ Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Well, here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 41-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but
touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers with a touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets it sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Well, that's to about the 28, 2nd down coming up. 69 yards and a touchdown.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. Here's a guy who's been very much in legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland. Rams 31-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the